Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Rice Owls. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Rice's special teams don't do the offense any favors with that return. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. In this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the running back takes the handoff. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. No huddle now for the offense. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Rice.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Ducks offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. breaks clear, end zone ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the Ducks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Rice offense is out there again. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Getting set. Here's second down. Give it to the back again. Oh, what a move. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, I love this option call, but the quarterback, I think he's just trying to make a play that wasn't there. Sometimes on this option play, you just got to eat it. It's just not there. The execution's not there. The defense plays it well. You got to tip your cap. Here, he tries to make a play that's not there, and the result is a loss of yardage.
Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Solid run, good for first down yardage. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but it's brought down after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Over the middle and incomplete. Here's the second down play. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught near the goal line. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second and goal for the offense. We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the defense hold up here on third and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Snags a quick throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Hand off to the right side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab.
Chris, this defensive coordinator just seems to be one step ahead of the offense. It's almost like he's dressing 12 or 13 guys. Just nowhere to go with the football. They check it down, and then you can see he's just chasing him out of bounds for a short loss.
And that sets up a return. When he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Now it's second down here. Tailback takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this is a missed opportunity for this defense. They had him a third down and long. They're so consumed with thinking about defending the pass that they completely missed defending the run. The offense is able to get exactly what they wanted, able to get the leverage and the blocking angles, and look at this, they got a first down.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass here on second down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. Jukes to get free. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Second down play coming up. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Owls. This quarterback on fire today. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot. Looking to find the end zone this time. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. He'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. A handoff to the back. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. The defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Finds the receiver wide open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaking free at the 35. And the ball to the ground. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate that was able to get on top of it.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. A pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. Split backfield here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch.
And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Rice offense is out there again. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get it. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
All that work you put in the summer with the receivers and the quarterbacks, this is where it pays off. This is where that trust really can play out. This receiver lines up on the right side of the formation, works all the way across, and the quarterback almost can close his eyes, knows exactly where his man will be, and puts it right on the money.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Defense is coming after him. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he's back to throw again on second down. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And this one is right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and then take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Refusing to be brought down. Turns on the speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. Will take the lead in the second half. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. On first down, it's play action. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaking free at the 35. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The back's got it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. They keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in the...
Airing this one out toward the sideline. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Rice offense is out there again. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. He decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. First down play call coming up. How impressive will it be?
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Linebacker shifting around now. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is just really sound play by the defense here on third down. You know the quarterback has a threat running the football. They anticipate it. They put themselves in a position. They come up with a loss there, and now we got fourth down.
No problem. Knocks it right through. But wait, the flag is down. It's on the defense. It's going to be first down. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point gets him within a touchdown, 31-24. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback. It comes up with a big sack for the D.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback keeps it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down play coming up for this offense.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They stop him right at the 24. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Ducks will line up to punt it away.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Important second down play coming up. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Tailback with another carry. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The punt will bounce out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That's a great punt. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And the runner takes off to his right. And that run produces a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Touchdown, Rice. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead. But instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Looking to throw again. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Rice offense is out there again. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets made on the out route. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Ducks are in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the running backs got it again. Touchdown, Ducks. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth.
And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Can he take it all the way? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Well, a really entertaining game. From here right down to the end, they made the clutch plays and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.